Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this is the continuation of my previous video where we talked about the mistakes we make in our early 20s. So today I'm going to be giving you guys 5 or 6 more tips. Let's see how it goes from my old friends, and I'm going to tell you guys what they said from their own experiences, what they think their mistakes were, or what they think it's the mistakes for people in their early 20s or teenagers. So first of all, Martin said his mistake was not making money at an early age. Anyway, I still have my book here because I wrote everything down. There's like everything. So regarding to what Martin said, it's actually a very important thing to do. It's actually very important to start making money from your early age. From 18, 19, you should be able to start making your own money. So even earlier than that, from like 15, 16, you should start making your own money. Parents should be able to find stuff that kids like that will make them money, or if you're from a very rich family, you can actually find something to do easily which can actually make you money. But when you're in your 20s, you should be making the money from either way. Just look for a way to start making your own money, so you'll be fine, so you'll be so good in the future, or so you will not lack anything, so you will not feel intimidated when you see your friends wearing this and you don't have this, or when you start seeing your friends' successes and you feel, oh, you're just not doing well in life, or maybe there's some sort of bad luck in your life. But there's no bad luck, it's just that you're not doing enough, and you should never be intimidated by your friend's success or people's success around you. No, you should never, because that is not really good for you. And just try to live your life to the best you can, because your own time will come, your time will come. So moving on, Destiny said, which is a very good friend of mine as well, it said wrong relationship and wrong career choices. At some point in life, we all make these mistakes of being in wrong relationships, and it happens. So whenever you realize, you should be able to walk out of it or move away from it, because if it's becoming toxic, if it's becoming bad for you, you should actually move away. Or when you feel like you deserve better, you should move away. And I don't think we should be able to tell people or show people how they can actually love us, because most of the time we think, oh, these people have not been. I'm saying we, I'm not just putting it on everybody, I'm putting it on myself and every other person. Most of the time we feel like we're in a relationship, and we feel like we have to teach the person how to love, because we feel like they've not been in something like, what should I say, some sort of serious relationship. No, people will always treat you the way they feel about you. Be it a guy, be it a girl, they'll always treat you the way they feel about you. You should not be able to teach them or show them how to love you, because a lot of you guys, a lot of people are in that kind of relationship. You have to try to build the person up or something, but that's not the right path. And most of the people in relationships, they feel like most of you guys in a relationship that feel like you're in this relationship because this guy is your first love. You met him long time ago, or it's been there for you, or is the first person that came into your life. That's not a good one as well. If it's not working, if it's working, fine, but if it's not working, you should be able to move away from it. Moving on to wrong career choices. This most of the time is not really our fault, but if you're out there and you want to go into college, you have the opportunity to pick the course you want to study and all of that, you should be able to do what you like, go for your passion and all of that. But most of the time, it's like the college that get to choose what they want you to study. Most of the time maybe you didn't read well to get the course you want, and most of the time, in most cases, the school you want to go to depends on the school you're going to actually, but most of the time they tend to choose the course that you want, that they give you, and most of the time you don't have choice, but you just have to accept it. But that's a topic for another day. I don't know why some schools actually do that to people, but it's fine. It's college, so it happens sometimes. So in most cases it happens. So vice versa, most of the time we cause it for ourselves. Most of the time it's the school that we're going to that causes it for us, that gives us this problem. So moving on, I'm going to talk about what Kim said. So Kim actually gave like too many, like 5, I think. Yeah, she gave like 5 examples. Like she was like following someone else's dream. I am going to talk about this because it really happens. Like, we're living in the world of social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and all of that. And other people come to post the successes, which these people you don't know their background, you don't know if they actually come from a rich family, you don't know if that's just a fake success, you don't know if that's really an actual success, although you don't know. So at some point you would want to be like that person, or that person is married, or I want to be like that person, or that person has a successful business, or I want to be that person. But you're forgetting that these people, they never post this failure, they never post the hard work, they just post the success for us to see. At some point, I think I said it before, at some point I unfollow people when I feel the sources is intimidating. Truth be told, I unfollow them because I don't want to start thinking like I'm not doing well for myself, I'm not doing good for myself. Most time I'm doing well for myself, but when you start seeing all of these people and you start seeing all of the things, all of the fake and the real things they post on social media, oh my god, you start feeling like, oh, I want to be like this person and I want to be like that person. You should never feel that way. You should never feel that way. If it's so intimidating, cut it off. Don't say it. Restrict their page. Instagram now, you can restrict, you can mute people's story. You can actually do that. You can mute people's story. If you don't want to see their story, you can mute people's story. You can just actually unfollow them, unblock them if you want. Whichever you want. It's fine. It's your phone, it's your social media account. You can do whatever you want to do with it. So that's it. That's what I have to say. Not saving money. Yeah, we actually do this a lot. This is like one thing that makes all of us broke, because we don't save. Even the little ones we make, we don't save, and we tend to buy the things that we don't need or we don't want. We just buy them because we feel it's a fashion trend, or we feel we need to have it and all of that shit, because most of the time we spend our money on clothes. Oh, I'm actually doing that most of the time. Like, I just go online. I think it was like last year, like 1 year, last year, not like 1 year ago, like last year. I was actually doing this every time. When I have money, I'm like going to shop for clothes, and most of the time I don't even need these clothes. Most of the clothes I have, I've not even worn them, even the shoes, but I'm still buying more. Like, for what? For no reason. This money I can actually save them up to start up something, or just save it and leave it there and just save, or invest in something. But you can actually do something with it. So I'm just giving an example, but there are a lot of things that we actually do that makes us not save money. There's a lot of things. So if you think you're actually doing something that's not making you save money, you should actually think about it and stop it. That's it. So I said Kim gave like 5 examples. So the third thing she said equating money to happiness. Kim is actually such a nice friend. She's my best friend. She's the loving sweetheart I have. She's intelligent. She's like, okay, She said equating money to happiness. Money is not happiness. I'm not going to talk too much about this, but money, having money doesn't mean you're happy. It doesn't make you okay. Fine, it will give you all the luxury you want, but it doesn't give you peace of mind. That doesn't give you peace of mind. Actually, having too much money sometimes comes with too much, even much more responsibility than you had before, but which is fine. But don't equate that to happiness. Never feel you're happy because it's the money. No, a lot of us need peace of mind. We need to find happiness with our passion and all those other things, but not money. So moving on, she said letting other people define us. Okay, this is so true, because in the world we live in today, a lot of people tend to define us means some people body shame us, and we just let him have it. And then we get home and we think about it. I'm like, oh, I'm so slim, or I'm so big, or what do I have to do? It's my body. It's what I want to do. You don't have to define me. You don't have to define other people. You don't have to. Most of you guys do it. Actually, you guys do it, and it's really, really bad. It's not really a good thing to do, because don't give somebody depression because of your words. Like, you see this person and you're just like, oh, this is how you are, or this is who you are, and actually that's not the person. But even if you have it, keep your opinion to yourself. It doesn't really matter. You don't have to say it. You don't have to say. Just keep your opinion to yourself, or don't define anybody. Don't define people's life. Don't define people's relationship. It's none of your business. Don't define people's career choices. It's none of your business. Just let people live their life and be at peace and do what makes them happy. Moving on. Okay, she said chasing people we don't like because of the benefit they give. Okay, that's another broad topic right there. But most of the time, it's not even because of the benefit they give. Most of the time, it's because of what you think people would say. Truly, what you think people would say, or what you think people would do, or actually because of the benefit. Actually, that's actually true. So happens, people make mistakes, so don't do that. If you're with somebody because of the benefits, at a point it's going to stop, or it's going to be over, and then what will you do? You go back to square one. So don't do that. Be with people because you want to be with them, or because you like them. Simple as ABC, not because of the benefit you get from them. So what about what you can give to that person, not just what they can give to you? That's what you should be thinking about. It's not one way. It's like 50-50, this way and this way. That's how things works. It's not about what they can give to you. It's what about the things you can give to them as well, what they can gain from you also. So that's another thing. And moving on, Mide said, it talked about marriage, and it said marriage is another broad topic. I'm not really going to talk about marriage today. I don't know, I think it's a mistake we're making at early 20s, because a lot of us tend to get married for one reason or the other. Most times it's not because of the right reason. It's because we feel like, okay, we want to get married, and then you find yourself married and you're not happy. We also talked about pursuing our parents' dreams instead of ours. Pursuing our parents' dream instead of ours. I don't see any reason why you should pursue your parents' dream. Maybe a lot of you are in this situation because, of course, like I said before, everyone is from different backgrounds, and so it's actually different with different families. So that's it. I don't see any reason. They live their life, you should be able to live yours. So CY actually said, this is not the last one we're taking today, we have another one as well. CY said, she gave 2 examples. She said she thinks the mistakes we make in our early 20s are falling in love with the wrong person. That's because it might be your first love, okay? And anything your friend may say is wrong, and anything your close one may say is wrong also, because in that moment is the only one who can convince you or talk to you. Trust me, there's a lot of toxic relationship where it's the person or the person you're dating, either a guy or girl, both parties, that can tell you what to do, which is actually wrong. Our 20s should be the time where we need to figure out what we want in life, the kind of partners we want in life. No rush, you're still in your 20s. Figure that out and be happy. Just don't think and also just don't think, oh, my families are talking to me, I don't have to listen to them. And you know, one thing about this whole relationship thing and all of those things, when it's not right for you, most of the time your family gets to see it first. They're the one who gets to see it, and because you're the child, or because you're their sister or their brother, they tend to tell you, okay, I think this is not right for you, I think this is not the right thing for you to do, or because of this, because of that, la 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 la. And you don't listen to them, at all. And most of the time this kind of relationship ends up being toxic, because at some point there's some guys who would start using that against you because they feel they're the only one that can talk to you, and you've got no family, so they can start working on you, like against, like I always say, like using you, which is actually very bad, which is really bad. And most of the time you tend to see that this relationship was bad for you when it's already too late. So get out. That's what I would say. So she said something else. She said at that stage, especially when we're 20, in our 20s, we find it a bit difficult to make some decisions for ourselves. I think that's what she was trying to say. She said, find it a bit difficult to make decisions for ourselves, especially what we want in life. From the little experience I have, sometimes I think we just end up taking the wrong road and the wrong decisions. This is so true. And you guys out there that are doing the things you like, that are doing the things that will make you happy, not just for yourself, for your future, and for whatever reasons you're doing it, you feel like that's the best way for you to go, keep doing it. Trust me, keep doing it, because some families will always be there, but not every time. And the people that will tell you, this is the thing you have to do, this is the thing you have to do, you have to do this, they dictate everything for you, this is how you should live your life, they will move on with your life. When things are not going well for you, they will leave you. They will not even show up on your door to check up on you. They will leave you when things are not going well for you. They will actually move away, but they were the one who were dictating your life for you, telling you you have to go to this place, telling you have to go to the college, this particular college, you have to study this course, you have to make money this way, you have to do this way. But when it's not going well for you, when you become depressed, you're on your own, or when you die from that, you're on your own, you just lost your life completely, and they move on with their lives. Make decision yourselves, but make the right decision for you. Whatever makes you happy, keep on doing it. One mistake people make when you're in the 20s is thinking we know a lot, thinking we know everything, thinking that we're from the new generation, thinking that our parents know nothing. I know you're guilty of this. If you're watching me now, you're guilty, and you're guilty. And this is so true. And we think we know everything. That often leads us to trouble. That's why I was saying, make the right decision. Don't think you know everything and you're the one that can make all the decisions in your life. Talk to people as well. Talk to people. Don't think you can do it on your own. Don't think you can do it on your own. I'll use myself as an example. I was in that situation before where I feel I can do everything on my own. I don't need help from people. I don't need advice from people. And trust me, it actually took me nowhere. There were mistakes I made. I learned from that, but there were mistakes I made that were too late to correct, you know. So thinking, let's go back to what he said. He said, thinking we know a lot. True. So that's actually too bad. We think like we know everything. We think our parents don't know what they're saying to us. We think they're just giving advice and they're old school, like we often say. They're old school, they're old age, but wisdom is one thing they have, and wisdom is profitable to direct, and direction is what you need in life when you're growing. So we should be able to listen to our parents, not just our parents, elderly ones. Trust me, just sometimes I'm stubborn, and when people tell me things, I'll just be like, maybe it's not true. But when I begin to see that, okay, this is true, I'm like, oh wow, so I was actually stupid at the first time, thinking it's not true. So trust me, we should be able to listen to other ones because they've been there before. They've been through all of that thing that you're going through right now. And don't let depression take the best part of you. Don't be so desperate to want everything. Things will come at its own time. It will come, trust me. And good things will always come with hard work. Good things always comes with hard work and perseverance. So keep on going, keep on pushing. This is the end of this topic. I hope you learn one or two from it. Just keep on going, keep on pushing. Make sure you don't make any of these mistakes. Make sure you on the right path. Make sure you ask God for direction. Make sure you ask your parents as well for direction, and then trust me, it will all be fine. You will all be fine, and we'll all be successful. No rush, but we will all be successful. If someone that's 20 years old is making more money or has more investment than you that's 27, doesn't mean you're a failure. Don't give yourself this pressure. Don't give yourself this pressure for nothing. Don't cry to bed for nothing. Don't tell God, oh, this is a bad luck, this and that. Don't tell yourself all of that. Keep on doing what you're doing. Keep it up. I'm serious. Keep it up, and you see that in the end we will all be fine. We will all be fine. As far as you have a roof over your head, as far as you have food to eat, as far as you have life, you wake up every morning, then life will be good. And don't play with your 20s. Don't spend time wasting money. Come on, make the best out of your 20s. That's the only time you've got, because soon you'll be 30, 40, 50. Time is going. Make the best out of your 20s. And thank you for watching this video. I love you guys. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.